What's going on, you guys? It's CJ Brand here, and today we are here with a tech review for you guys today. I'm very upset, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but it is what it is. You know, I'm a diehard Canon fan. I refuse to switch brands. I have no reason, I think, to switch brands. I just can't, bro. I tried it before. I'm not doing it. But anyway, Canon went ahead and announced their full-on specs and the price point for the Canon R6V. Now, if you guys recall, Canon went ahead and dropped the R6 Mark III and also the C50. Basically, well, not even basically, they dropped those during the same exact time period, right? The C50, is a new cinema camera, and then the R6V is just the new, R6 Mark, 1, 2, 3. You feel me? Now, you guys know on the channel, I've personally been shooting on the R5. Basically, everything that's been posted has legit been on the R5 or the R50V. But yeah, it's that time for me to upgrade. So, the C50 came out a couple months ago. Saved up $4,000 and we bought one, right? So we have a C50 now, right? But on May the 13th, Canon says, oh, let's actually drop a camera that can literally take the FX3 out the gate, out the picture, because that's a 5-year-old camera, right? And now we have the R6V. Let's go and talk about some specs about the R6V though, right? Now, the R6V does have a 32.5 megapixel full frame sensor that is exactly the same as the Canon C50. The camera can also shoot 12-bit RAW up to 7K up to 30 frames per second, like the C50. The camera can also shoot 7K open gate up to 30 frames per second, like the C50. You guys get where I'm going here, right? You can also do 4K, 120 frames per second. We do have dual card slots as well, CF Express B and also SD slot 2 or something like that. We have that 3-inch, screen. We have C-Log 2 and 3, like the C50. So if you guys can see, the trend that I'm going around is that I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect Canon to just say, oh yeah, we about to drop us a new camera that can literally, take over something or, be better for creators, right? I'm thinking that the R50V was perfect for creators. We have the Canon R5 Mark II that could be for creators, but mainly we have the Canon R8, which I've seen a lot of more people start to buy that because it's a full frame camera. That does take a smaller battery, but I mean, it's a good camera, right? But most importantly, the R50V, that's the camera that I thought a lot of people were going to buy, because I mean, honestly, that camera fire. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's really great. But when I heard about this R6V, I was like, bro, there's no way Canon is gonna drop a camera that is identical to the C50 or even the freaking R6 Mark III at a much more affordable price point. And they did. And yes, I am very upset. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Because like I said, I've saved, $4,000. I think I paid $4,200 after tax for this C50 right here. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Don't get me wrong. I love this camera for sure. But I'm just, I'm not a cinema guy, right? I'm not a guy that's actually into filmmaking. I just basically gonna make nice videos for YouTube and everything. That's pretty much what I want to do. I don't need to have all the pro features just because, it's a learning curve. I got to learn it. Then I can perfect it. It is what it is. But I ain't mad. I think. Until I heard about this. Whew. The C50 does not have IBIS at all. But the R6V has IBIS. And what bothers me the most is this. Not only does the R6V has IBIS, it also has active cooling. So I'm gonna put, like, bro, from my standpoint, being a content creator, I have an R5. You guys have a 32.5 megapixel full frame sensor, 7K open gate up to 30 frames per second. I can shoot 4K 120 frames per second. Got the same exact 3-inch screen that I'm currently looking at right now on the R5, on the C50 as well, now on the R6V. Canon C-Log 2 and also 3 is in there. We have vertical mounts, more mounts on top of the camera, side of the camera as well on the R6V. IBIS active cooling for $2,500. Yo, what I tell you, I am like beyond.
I am so freaking pissed.
Irritated, because it's just like, really? I'm at the point right now where I'm just like, well, I should just sell the C50, right? That's just how I feel. I'm like, I could just sell the C50, go buy me, you know, 2 R6Vs, you know, and possibly sell the R5 because I'm trying to get out of photography. But I don't know, bro. But really, Canon, when I tell you I'm so upset because I just knew for a fact that this right here was going to be my bread and butter. I just knew that this right here was going to change the game for me. But now I could have just bought a freaking R6V for $2,500. All I had, and what's crazy is, I just got this camera literally 30 days ago. I got this joint 30 days ago, so I'm over my freaking return window, which is cool. But dang, 30 days ago, I just bought the C50. 30 days later, we got an R6V come out with the same specs. And if you ask me, honestly, the R6V is better than the C50 off of 2 facts: price point alone, but then also the fact that it even has IBIS built into it. So basically, they took the C50, made it smaller, added IBIS to it, took out the cinema stuff, so shutter angle is gone, the anamorphic D-squeeze is gone, stuff that I don't use at all, honestly. I just started learning shutter speed myself, but took out shutter angle. Shutter angle is gone, the anamorphic D-squeeze is gone, the cinema menu is gone as well. Y'all took out those 3 things, added in IBIS, made the camera literally $1,300 cheaper. Oh boy. I'm beyond, I ain't gonna lie, I'm beyond upset. But you know, it is what it is. I just say this: if you're in the market for a C50, make sure that you are interested in doing the cinema stuff, because if not, just go ahead and buy the R6V. It's literally the same thing, and I think it can take better pictures as well, which is kind of cool. But like I said, I don't know, bro. I'm mad, man. I'm gonna cut the video. We're gonna see y'all in the next tech review. Peace.